Sorry. This is the vlog for February 12th, 2019. What a day. We woke up this morning to find that 8.5 more inches of snow has fallen. Yes, that is actually it. The very first morning after the Super Bowl, we had 7.5. So between those two falls, we have 16 inches. And then we definitely had about between 3 and 5 inches over the course of this weekend. So we've had at least 20 inches in the last week or so. Week and a half, I guess. But the good news is it started raining today, and it looks like warm weather is on the way, which will bring the temperature above freezing and hopefully get rid of all of this. I shoveled quite a lot today to make sure that I had a route out for my car, although the state of the street was such that there was really no point, because I couldn't have gotten out of my cul-de-sac, and even if I had, I don't think I could have made it to the to 228, which is the main road through the plateau. So I just stayed in today. I played a lot of Subnautica. Because of all the shoveling I did not do too much more work-related stuff. But I need to, and I probably start looking around at jobs tomorrow. I'm a little bit... playing Subnautica has left me a little salty as a joke on seawater. I've died for the first time today. In fact, just like 20 minutes ago. And I've learned an important thing about the way Subnautica does its handles death. It takes you back to the last area that you, the last base that you've entered, which apparently acts as a sort of save point. It keeps track of everything that you have, and it sends you back there when you die. However, it leaves vehicles where they are when you perish. And that's a little bit frustrating, because I was deep, deep, deep underwater. I was in one of the deepest zones of the game, apparently, in an area full of hot underwater lava. I don't know what the exact term is. My robot suit, my prawn suit, was heavily customized in order to gain power by being near heat sources, so I didn't have to worry about running out of battery power. In fact, I thought I was pretty safe in that thing. What I failed to realize, however, is that there is an enemy capable of pulling you out of your vehicle. And that's what happened. The enemy pulled me out, and something, I'm not even sure if it was the same enemy, but something in the environment made quick work of me. I was already overheating because of the temperature down there outside my protective robot exoskeleton, and that was it. That was all it took. It's a pretty forgiving thing that, I've only really lost time, but the time I spent investing in that vehicle, getting all of those upgrades built, and I don't know how I can get down there except in another prawn suit. I could try bringing my larger submarine, the Cyclops, down, but there is a giant underwater dragon patrolling the area that I would have very little means of defending myself against. And I would still have to I'm very careful when it comes to maneuvering that thing, if I might have mentioned in a previous video. And then I would have to swim out, get to the prawn, which would have to be able to get up to the area that I got stuck at. I'm just going to have to build a new one. I mean, it's either that or revert to a save that might be several hours behind. I don't even know if that would work. All that progress, it was painstaking to get down there. It took me half an hour to get from the base that I spent 2 hours today building down through a series of caverns just to get to that lava bed. It's a stressful game. I'm not even sure it's where I'm supposed to go next. As far as the story is concerned, it's very difficult to say. But I'll figure something out. It was good to just get that off my chest, even though, very few people are going to watch this. But I'm not in a headspace to have any deep and engrossing argument about or discussion about death in video games, penalizing the player for failing in a game, etc., etc. Maybe when I'm not so salty, I'll have a more, I'll be able to articulate better for starters. I'm Eric Spornitz, and tomorrow will be better.